All right, I think we have covered most of the functionality. Just one more thing I wanted to cover is um, with the on-screen joystick, we are able to control the walk speed, but we are not able to do that from the keyboard. So if I want to do that, we need to use some combination of keys. So for example, up key and shift. So only pressing up key, user will walk, and shift up key, we can make the user, rather character, run. So to do that, we will change the input actions. So here we have walk and run only. So um, I'm going to add one more, and this is for shift key. So I'm just going to call it shift, and action is value. So let me change it to any keyboard shift. Okay, shift keyboard, and I'm just going to change this to double and save the asset. So now we need to check in this script if when user is pressed, as he also perform this action, shift action. Here we don't know whether this walk action is executed by um, on-screen joystick or through keyboard. So what I'm going to write now is kind of a temporary fix. If you just want to work with keyboard, um, because with that code, the speed variation that we had set using the joystick is not going to work. But I'll just show you how to implement that, and then I'm just going to comment it. Here we are checking, we are checking if the walk run action is performed. That means user, and if the y value is greater than 0, input vector's y value is greater than 0, that means user has press up key. In this case, we will also check if the user has performed shift action. Okay, so check if shift action is performed. So if player input dot actions, shift was the name of the action we set, read value, this is going to be float, and if it is greater than 0, that means this action is performed. So if it is shift, then we want to set the input value to 1, because at input value input vector dot y, if it is equal to 1, then we are applying the full speed, walk speed, because walk speed is multiplied by input vector dot y. So we are setting it to 1. Now, if it is not, the shift is not pressed, then I'm going to set input vector dot y to 0.5, which is half the walk speed. Okay, so this code will work only for keyboard, and it's going to create, it's going to nullify the effect of joystick. Joystick will also, on-screen joystick will also work like a key. And to run this, and I'm just going pressing up key, and now I'm pressing shift, so it is the player has started running, and when I release shift, the player is walking. And you can press all the 3 keys, shift, up, and right key, to run and at the same time turn. So this slope is too high for the player to move.